Ark-La-Miss News Update.
Good Wednesday afternoon. Thanks for tuning in to NBC News Daily. I'm Randy Stone with your Midday Ark-La-Miss Update. In crime news, a Monroe man is behind bars after he allegedly was shot while trying to rob someone in their own apartment. Police say the shooting happened last week at an apartment complex on Evangeline Street. When they arrived, they stated that they were chasing a man with gunshot wound. Now, that man, identified as Cordarian Dogan, was taken to a local hospital for treatment. And during the investigation, they learned Dogan had allegedly kicked in the door and was shot by the person living there. Officers then later found a mask and gloves in Dogan's possession. He was arrested and booked into the Ouachita Correctional Center for home invasion. The federal court case for Louisiana's House and Senate maps wrapped up yesterday. Now, that ruling could determine if the state violated the Voting Rights Act. The state and plaintiffs have rested their cases over the Louisiana State House and Senate maps. And now Judge Shelley Dick will determine if the map passed by the legislature last year is in line with federal law. Lawmakers did not add any additional majority-minority districts in their original plans, but the plaintiffs say they could add up to 3 more black districts in the Senate and 6 in the House.
There are known patterns of racially polarized voting that's evidence in the regions of the state that we are trying to create new districts in. And then ultimately, we also had historians and political scientists speak to how race and racism have operated in this state to deny black people political representation, and how these new maps could be just one opportunity to truly fulfill the promise of the Voting Rights Act.
Well, the state has argued throughout the redistricting sessions in cases that black candidates can still be elected in non-majority districts, and now the decision on these maps will be determined by the judge. The special session for the congressional map is expected to take place in January. Well, back here at KTVE, we're partnering with the Food Bank of Northeast Louisiana for our 2023 Christmas Cheer Food Drive. And today until December 13th, donors are encouraged to donate non-perishable food items to their favorite participating school. Each school will have a food bin provided by Food Bank of NELA. Then the food bank will collect all of that food and distribute it to families in need of assistance. To see these participating schools, visit us at myarklamiss.com.
Storm Tracker Doppler weather with meteorologist Chase Ward.
Temperatures will be just a little bit cooler compared to yesterday. We'll stay mainly in the mid-50s for this afternoon, but overnight tonight temperatures will be falling down just to the mid-30s, so it's still going to be a chilly night across the Ark-La-Miss, so make sure you're bundling up if you're going to be out and about overnight going to early tomorrow morning. Winds will start shifting out of the southeast, but they'll still remain relatively calm. Not a whole lot's going to be going on for the next couple of days as we see plenty of sunshine, but the big system is going to be moving in later on in the weekend, as we do have a slight risk for severe weather. It does extend over portions of the Ark-La-Miss. Right now, all modes of severe weather, damaging winds, possibility of some hail, and even tornadoes still remain possible. This is still about 4 days out. A lot can change between now and then. We'll be watching, monitoring that as we head into this weekend. We'll see a daytime high 57 degrees for this afternoon. Still be a little bit cooler, but tonight will be a bit chilly, dropping down to the mid-30s. We'll see a low 34 degrees. Tomorrow, temperatures staying mainly in the lower 60s, just a tad bit warmer as the sunshine continues. Winds will be mostly out of the south. As we go into the start of the weekend, the clouds, they start building on Friday, and then severe weather remains possible going into Saturday during the late morning hours into the early afternoon hours. Temperatures warming up to the lower 70s, but then as the cold front moves through, by Sunday temperatures fall back down to the mid-50s and will continue to stay mainly in the mid-50s through next week. Overnight lows could be dropping back down to the lower 30s, near freezing once again, so cold temperatures will be back in store for us heading into next week.
And that will do it for our midday update today. NBC News Daily continues now. In the meantime, let's take care of each other, be kind to each other, check on your pets and neighbors, and God bless you.